Your peace of mind is our priority.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Bart.
Happy new month, April 2nd, and a rainy day today. It is pouring right now. Have you been outside?
I have. Have you?
No.
Oh, it must be nice to live where you work.
Showers and possibly a thunderstorm today. Some of the storms could be severe, and patchy fog even will be with us. We could have as much as an inch of rain today and strong winds, and Consumers Energy, they're worried because they're still recovering from the weekend storms. Let's see how things look outside.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's supposed to be very heavy rain right now.
Yeah.
You know, this morning I noticed that kids walking into school, they're too cool for umbrellas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no umbrellas this morning.
No boots.
Nothing. The backpack over the head, I saw a lot of that. But yeah, no umbrellas for the kids. So thanks to Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. I saw Tina last night at Michigan Sports Facility, because where else would parents be at 8 o'clock at night on a Tuesday?
Consumers Energy has 800 crews mobilized as they're getting ready for potentially more outages today and tonight, and they're still working in northern Michigan. They expect it will be Friday before all the power is restored in the wake of that ice storm, double header ice storm, and Petoskey, no power at all.
Yeah,
The whole
Emmett
city.
County still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So apparently they have plans to be back wherever the storm hit today, and hopefully we don't lose power.
Yeah. I like to follow Michigan Storm Chasers on social media. They do a really good job. See what they have going on, tracking the storms, and I like to follow them. They do a good job.
They do.
They do a great job. Yesterday was April Fool's Day, and it seemed light.
Did anyone play any jokes on you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Me too.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
I decided I'd share one. Usually there's a ton of good ones on social media, and this was the best one I saw. Let's see if we see it.
Oh no.
Yes. That was the best one I've ever seen. Because, Brandon, have you ever had Jets Ranch?
No.
What?
They sell it in bottles.
What?
Is it like no?
Do you remember the old Little Caesars Ranch when we were just young boys?
Yeah.
It's better than that.
Better than that? Really? Now I'm intrigued.
I can't believe you've never had Jets Ranch.
I'm gonna go out.
You
right after the
you
show.
live
I
less
love
than
ranch.
a mile from Jets.
And I love ranch. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, this is going to be life-changing.
There were some other companies that tried to fool the consuming public yesterday, and they included Philips, you know, the electronics manufacturer.
Oh, wow. That's
What does that say?
it looks like a deboner.
That's what it is. I didn't know you could say that on TV.
I didn't either.
It's for chicken wings.
Oh, to debone the chicken.
Yes.
Interesting.
Not real.
Oh, okay.
Also, Nerds candy covered.
You know, the nerds people have made the biggest comeback with these nerds clusters.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
They're unbelievable.
People love 'em.
Brandon and I eat them in bed. They're so good.
Right before you go to sleep.
Bed. That's how good they are. That's funny there.
Tabanero sunscreen.
Ooh,
Ouch.
Spicy.
Yeah.
That'd go good. That would have been a good spring break one with all of the sunburns. You know, we went to a store, Bart, and they were out of aloe.
Oh,
Yeah. Ooh, fun.
Dr. Pepper Tic Tacs.
Neat.
And Cadbury, you know, people love the Cadbury cream egg, you know, Easter time.
Ugh.
Well, the goo inside, people love that even more. So you can
The goo.
not really get the goo and you
cream.
put it on French fries.
Ugh. Hey, Brandon, have you ever had ramen noodles?
I love ramen noodles.
Really?
I do.
After the show, I want you to go on YouTube and I want you to type in How are ramen noodles made?
I'll do it.
Will you do it?
I'm a little scared, but I'll do it.
I want you to do it.
All right.
And then we'll have Jets Rants to celebrate. Great job by our team yesterday out at Jackson College. Thanks to our entire staff for great coverage of the Jackson College win over Kellogg, which was a huge win for the Jets.
Great comeback.
Yeah. Did you use, sorry, I took a couple photos at the game and I wanted to apologize because I'm sure you had to delete most of them.
No, they were fine.
I'm sure they were fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like maybe one that I took.
Yeah, you took that one.
It's a little bit overexposed.
You took that one.
I did take that one. Yes, I did take that one.
Yeah.
Couple of ball coaches there. So Jets won, highlights and photos on our website right now, jtv.tv. And also I want to say full scoreboard right now on our website. But I do have a question for David Rice. If Napoleon softball played, I want to know why we don't have that score. Is Josh Burgett not submitting the scores? So we'll have to talk to Josh.
Yesterday, I shared with you some photos of our trip to Washington, D.C. We took the, I think it's called the Metro,
Okay.
the train that goes everywhere.
Well, did you get robbed?
And it's a very walkable city, it
Okay.
turns out, if you like to walk. And but we drove. My brother drove us places, and he's not a good driver or a good parker.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. This is we parked in a parking deck, and he left the car like this. His car is the white one.
You sent me that, and this bothered me.
It
I
both-
felt bad for the
Yeah.
Lexus bubble owner.
And then,
It's a Ford Edge. It's not like it's some giant
no.
car.
And then we went to a restaurant, and then he parks like this. And I said, Matt, it's reserved, A, and B, you're over into someone else's spot.
Does he think because he works for the Department of Defense,
He
you
didn't
can do
care.
whatever you want?
He didn't care.
He should. You know what? I guess he doesn't care. So.
Yeah. But other than that,
Were you the
everything
only one that complained about the parking, or did your other siblings also?
Well, they all couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Maybe he should have his eyes checked.
Where are your glasses?
They don't still let Matt fly planes, do they?
No.
Okay, good.
Where are yours?
I'm going to Shaft Vision today.
Have you ordered them yet?
No, I'm going to try them on today,
Okay.
and then I'm going to order them today. I was driving down Michigan Ave yesterday, glanced over, and the new IEP is coming along just fine.
Wow.
The new IEP Urgent Care, which will be on the corner of Michigan and Brown, out in front of the Walmart Superplex.
You know what that building was originally built as?
As a gas station,
No.
as a Finley's,
No.
as a Brazilian steakhouse,
No.
health spa.
No.
Brandon?
Was it like a Montgomery, was it service center? For
No. No.
A service center for Sears?
Yeah. they
No.
just
Next to that, there was a Montgomery Ward Auto
Yeah.
Center.
Okay.
This was a Mr. Steak. We had a Mr. Steak.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Was it locally owned and operated?
I think it was out of Grand Rapids. It was the same company that eventually became Finley's.
Okay. Speaking of food, guess where I'm going tomorrow?
I do know where you're going tomorrow.
Chick-fil-A. I'm very excited about this.
Tomorrow's the grand opening of the Chick-fil-A Jackson.
Oh my
and its hours will be Monday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. with the drive-through open until 10 p.m.
Now, I believe tomorrow will be drive-through only.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure, but I'm not positive. So we'll see.
Now, Adam and I were wondering yesterday, like how early you have to get there to be the first person to be served at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, so 5:40.
5:40.
Yeah, maybe. Or I don't know. There might be a diehard that gets there
are
earlier.
you going in the morning?
I don't know when we're gonna go. I have talked to two Jackson City police officers about an escort because I don't know how we're going to get there.
I know.
If
don't know.
we could use the, if Chris Simpson could loan us the JPD chopper, maybe we could land in the park.
You know, we might have to.
What's amazing to me is they are building next to the Chick-fil-A a car wash. There's no room for a car wash. I mean, those people, The people that are building the car wash, do you know that people aren't going to be able to get to your car
If
wash?
I was building a car wash, I'd build it right next to Chick-fil-A.
Well, I don't know if I would.
You know who I'd be worried? I'm worried about most is the Subway and Papa John's folks.
Oh.
That's who I'm most worried
I
about.
think what's going to happen is all the surrounding restaurants will benefit.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the line's so long, I'm just gonna zip into Burger King. Is
Right.
Burger King okay?
But McDonald's is there. What's that other one? Popeyes? Do we have Popeyes?
Right across the street. right
Remember,
across the street. Bradenwood will park at Popeyes tomorrow. that should work out. Sad news out of the entertainment industry. Val Kilmer passed away. He had, of course, a long battle with throat cancer. He was diagnosed in 2014. We learned this morning that Dave Barker had not seen the original Top Gun.
Wow.
Yeah, he had not.
Of course, he reprised his role in Top Gun 2, and he was, well, I don't want to give it away in case anyone saw it, but he was sick in the movie, and he really was sick. He had a tracheotomy from the throat cancer. He died from pneumonia at the age of 65 yesterday. A lot of movies.
One of the all-timers, and how about as far as names? Like Val Kilmer, one of the most iconic names in entertainment ever, right? Yeah. So, rest in peace to one of the best. It's time now for our I've Been Framed photo of the week, presented by I've Been Framed, the purple building on the corner of Wisner and North. Now, I've got a bowling one for you today, Bart, because the pro bowlers are coming to town next week. Did you know that?
How about that?
I talked to Rob Collier over at Jack 60 yesterday. He invited us to the Pro-Am. But yeah, check this out.
Are you going to bowl in the Pro-Am?
I don't know. I mean, it's $75. If you paid my entry, I will. I'd like to. Actually, you should bowl in the Pro-Am. And I'll pay for it.
Can you bowl?
Are
Brandon
you?
can
I'm a
bowl.
good bowler.
He
Brandon's a good
said
bowler.
I'm a good bowler twice.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the Pro-Am?
Thank you.
Yeah, you can do it. You can sign up for the Pro-Am right now, I believe. And I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's $75. So.
The police blotter this morning. Officer Schramm was dispatched to the 800 block of Lincoln Street for a larceny report. The stolen property was recovered. During the investigation, officers also located a golf cart that had been reported stolen.
Is it mine?
with Blackman Township.
Oh, it was a Blackman Township golf cart?
Blackman Township golf cart
Jeez.
on Lincoln Street.
I didn't even know that there was a missing golf cart.
I mean, how are you going to hide that? How are you going to get away with stealing a golf cart? And where on Lincoln Street did they?
You know what that sounds like? A Florida man incident.
It does sound-
Florida man
It does-
steals golf cart from Blackman Public Safety. Oh my goodness. Our show today is brought to you by the Michigan Department of Corrections, and the MDOC is hiring right here, right now. Good jobs for good people just like yourself. They offer great pay and benefits with immediate openings, and they will even pay you while you train. Visit michigan.gov/MDOC jobs for more.
One other note on the police blotter: if you see somebody running around with handcuffs, with their hands in handcuffs, officers were dispatched to the 1200 block of South Jackson Street. A lot of things happened, but a 32-year-old male was placed under arrest but fled from officers while handcuffed. He has not been located.
What?
Yeah.
He might be one of those double-jointed folks.
I don't know.
or
How do you
something.
run?
First of all, I would like to say, and I forgot to say this last week, I can't tell you how much I appreciate our public safety, police officers, law enforcement. Some of the things that they have to do. Just a few weeks ago, we were at the State of the City, and there was a gentleman who brought in a soft cooler of Tall Boy beers, and Serge Garcia had to go over and handle that. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know,
He let him stay.
well, I mean, it's just wild, some of the stuff that that our police officers have to deal with. So thank you very much, very, very much.
You recently traveled by plane, so did I, and I was across the aisle from a woman, and she couldn't find her phone.
I hate when that
My
happens. Like, you're
gosh.
not supposed to say anything until after the flight.
But here's what happens. An Air France flight to the Caribbean had to return to Paris after a passenger could not locate her cell phone. they feared it fell under the seat, and when they heat up, maybe it gets pressed on when it's stuck in the seat.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
it heats up and it catches on fire because of the lithium batteries.
So they couldn't
So they turned the whole plane around, so they could
find the thing.
find the thing. They found the thing.
How'd you like to be
How'd
on
you-
that flight?
How'd you like to be that lady?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't have. I would have just gone without my phone. I would have
People
said, forget about it.
the plane, 2-hour delay. They got up back in the air, and I hope they took that woman's cell phone away from her.
I'm sure they
But
did.
I'm sure people shot her the look all during the flight. So
You're invited to JPS Kindergarten Roundup. Check out one of their 7 elementary schools. Here's the list. They'll have all kinds of great programs going on with tons of community partners. So here's your list. You're invited to check out multiple schools and see which fits your family's needs the best. Check it out. Free T-shirt upon enrollment,
nice.
Bart.
Forbes magazine has come out with the annual World's Richest People, and Michigan has quite a few billionaires.
I bet we
Guess who Michigan's biggest billionaire, our richest person is.
I'm going to say Dan Gilbert.
Dan Gilbert is correct.
Very good. Very good.
Yes, Dan Gilbert.
I was going to say one of the striker folks.
$27.8 billion his net worth. Wow. Yep. Stephen Ross, Andrew Beal, Matt Ishbia, Tom Gores, Rhonda Stryker.
Ishbia, he's building a big house.
Oh, they're all building big
Big,
houses.
very big houses.
Edith
Very large.
Broad, Doug Hank, and Mark Meyer. They each have $6.6 billion each.
The grocery stores.
The grocery store people, are they
The
overcharging?
grocers.
Are they overcharging?
No.
$6.6 billion each. Roger Penske, 6.2. Marianne Illich, 4.8 billion. And someone, you talked to one of these billionaires recently,
Magic.
Irvin Magic Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
His net worth is $1.5 billion.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I do know a handful of billionaires.
Yeah, you do.
I do, actually. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
3 personally.
Yeah, we've got quite a few in Jackson.
Yes, we
Or,
do.
in Michigan.
Yeah, quite a few. Well, we used to. Coming up, you are invited to meet, well, not me, but you can meet Bart at the Y and join now. You can join now. They have great things going on.
I haven't been in a couple weeks because I have this cold.
Well, you'll get back at it.
Yeah.
Yep. So invite a friend to join and earn rewards. Invite a friend to visit the Y with you for free. Visit JacksonYMCA.org. I'd also like to thank the Insurance Circle Agency for helping us bring you today's show. The Insurance Circle Agency, located in Jackson and Battle Creek, they're your one-stop shop with over 25 years of business insurance expertise. Get the conversation started. Contact David Rice at 517-888-5027.
Who's on today's show?
We have a great show lined up. We're going to get things started with JPD officers and school liaison officers, David Stallworth and Warren Johnson. They join us right after this break.